In this video, we are going to cover the first part of Prism surface area and volume, which mainly covers surface area. So, to review, remember the surface area for formula is surface area equals pH plus 2b, where the capital P stands for the perimeter of the base, H stands for the height of the prism, and then the big B stands for the area of the base. In this surface area formula for prisms, S equals pH plus 2b, the product of the height, h, of the prism and the perimeter of the base, p. So pH, this first part, is the lateral surface area of the prism. So if one of the questions asks you to find the lateral surface area, then all you're going to do is find S equals pH. You're not going to find the 2 times the area of the base. So for example here, we want to find the surface area here, and that means total surface area. So our base here is 2 rectangles, because these are our bases that are parallel to each other. So the perimeter of the base, then we're going to add up the sides. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 2 plus 4 is 12. So we have 12. The height of the prism is the line that connects the two bases, so that's 5. Then we have 2 times the area of the base. Okay, the base is a rectangle. And remember, area of a rectangle is base times height. Now, in this case, this is a little b, right? This is the base of the rectangle and the height of the rectangle. So 2 times 4, which is 8. So now all we do is take these numbers, multiply them, and add them together. 12 times 5 is 60. 2 times 8 is 16. So the surface area is going to be 76 centimeters squared. And that's going to be your answer. For this one, this is a triangular prism because our two bases are triangles. Now remember, base doesn't mean the shape that it's sitting on, because here it's sitting on the rectangle. The base are the two shapes that are parallel. So here we have this triangle and this triangle are two shapes that are parallel. So these are our bases. So we have perimeter of the base times height plus 2 times area of the base. For the perimeter of the base, we're going to add up all the sides. Now this is a right triangle. We have 3 and 4 as our base and our height. Okay, so for this third one, the hypotenuse, okay, we could use Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but this is one of our triangles that we were told to memorize, that it's a 3, 4. If we have 3 and 4 as the base, we know that the hypotenuse is 5 millimeters. So we don't actually need to even do Pythagorean theorem for this one. We know it's 5. So we add this all up right here. 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. Okay, H is the height of the prism. Okay, that's the line that connects the two bases. So the line that connects the two bases is 8. So we have an 8 right here. Then we have 2 times the area of the base. Okay, the base, again, is a triangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. When here we're talking about base and height of the triangle. So we have 1/2 base times height, 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So we have 2 times 6 right here. So now we're just going to multiply these out, and then we're going to add them together. So we're going to take 12 times 8, which is 96. 2 times 6, which is 12. And then we're going to add those together and get 108. So we have 108 millimeters squared as our answer. For this one, I want to find the surface area, and this is a trapezoidal prism, right? So we have 2 lines that are parallel, 2 that are not. Okay, so we have this trapezoidal prism, because those are our bases that are parallel. So we're going to use the same formula, perimeter of the base times height plus 2 times area of the base. Okay, now if we look over here on this side, we know that this line is 5 feet and this line is 3 feet because of the opposite sides over here. So to find the perimeter of the base, we want to add up all of our numbers. So we take 5 plus 3.6 plus 3 plus 3, which is 14.6. And we're going to times that times the height of the prism, the line that connects the two bases. So that's 7. Then we're going to take 2 times the area of the base. Now we know here that our base is a trapezoid. So remember, the area of the trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 times the height of the trapezoid divided by 2. So our bases are 3 and 5. So we're going to take 3 plus 5, which is 8. We're going to take the height of the trapezoid is 3, because if we look here, the line here has a right angle. So we know that that's the line that connects these two bases. So we have 3, and we're going to divide that by 2. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. We're going to take 2 times 12. So now all we have to do is just finish this out. We're going to take 14.6 times 7, which is 102.2. Then we're going to take 12 times 2, which is 24, and we're going to add those two together, which is 126.2 feet squared is the surface area of that prism. On this one, it says a spice container is in the shape of a right rectangular prism. The container is 6 meters long, right here, 3 centimeters wide, and 8 centimeters tall. Victor is creating a label to cover the prism's lateral faces. How much paper does he need for the label? So in this one, all we need to know is the lateral surface area. Okay, so remember earlier we talked about lateral surface area is just that first part of the formula, the perimeter of the base times the height. So again, our base here is this bottom rectangle. 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3 is 18. And then we're going to multiply that times the height. So we're going to take 18 times 8, which is 144. So we have 144 centimeters squared. So that's how much paper he needs. He needs 144 centimeters squared of paper. And that is the end of Prism surface area in volume 1.